Hey guys, I'm happy that you are here. My name is Bechoy and I am your plant tito from Mindanao. Tara at samahan niyo ako sa aking plant journey. At para naman sa mga bago lang sa ating channel, please don't forget to subscribe and pakiclick na rin ang bell notification para updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng Bechoy Vlog. 2020 has been a challenge to each and every one of us at alam ko talaga guys na lahat tayo may pinagdaanan talaga last year. There are still so many things that I am thankful for, especially with the things na hindi ko talaga ini-expect na dumating sa akin. And this includes yung pag-umpisa ko sa aking plant journey, which all of you may know na nag-start na talaga ako last year. Noong umpisa, wala talaga akong specific plants na gustong ma-acquire. I just collect plants kung ano yung mga available or ano yung nakikita ko na binibenta sa market or sa online. And then later on as I was collecting more plants, hindi ko na namalaya na along the way pala, meron ako na-formulate na wishlist for my own plant collections. And when I say wishlist, it doesn't necessarily mean na they're very expensive or very rare na mga plants. It has something to do with, of course, the beauty or parang dun sa mga plants na nakaka-attract sa akin or meron siyang certain na factor na naibibigay sa akin na which makes me excited na magkaroon ng ganong plant. And out of the 10 plant wishlist ko for 2020, I'm so happy na 9 out of the 10 is na-acquire ko talaga. And just like having a New Year's resolution after New Year, para naman sa atin ng mga plant lovers, we also have our newest plant wishlist for 2021. And I know makaka-relate talaga kayo niyan. It's always good to set a goal so that you will remain on track. There are times kasi na you spend your money on a plant na hindi mo naman talaga priority, and in turn, ang mangyayari is wala ka ng budget for your desired talaga na plant. Especially during these times na yung mga prices ng mga plants ay skyrocketing talaga, so you really need to prepare. And for today's episode is i-share ko sa inyo ang aking plants na mga wishlist for the year 2021, and I also make sure na they are attainable and of course swak sa ating budget para it's realistic at hindi naman siya maging wishlist na lang forever. So the list that I will be giving to you guys is in random order lang siya. Wala siyang specific na priority kung ano yung pinakaunang gusto ko to the list na pinakagusto. And here are the 15 of my plant wishlist for 2021. The first one is Cercestis Mirabilis. I have been eyeing for this plant since late last year, but since medyo pricey siya and hindi din siya nasama sa aking prio list last year, so I just decided na i-move na lang natin for 2021 at isama natin ito sa ating priority list for this year. At ang nagustuhan ko talaga sa Mirabilis is yung kanyang pattern ng kanyang leaves. It's very unique at agaw pansin din yung kanyang dark green na venation. And when I look at a Mirabilis na plant, parang naalala ko yung aking Anthurium radicans na medyo magkapareho sila ng vibe. And I'm so happy to share lang din with you guys na just yesterday, I was able to purchase a Mirabilis from the Visayas. I bought it at the price of 3,500. And mag-aantay na lang ako na ma-ship yun papunta dito sa Mindanao guys. And hopefully on our next plant haul is masama natin yung panibagong Mirabilis natin. And so now, naka 1 plant na tayo sa ating 15 na plant wishlist for this year. And the next on our plant wishlist is Alocasia amazonica. Yes, you heard it right guys, Alocasia amazonica. And I know na common plant lang talaga siya, pero hanggang sa ngayon, wala pa rin akong Alocasia amazonica. That's really sad. It's really hard to find an Alocasia amazonica dito sa amin sa Mindanao. But I have seen na may mga nagbebenta sa online, sa Facebook, coming from the Visayas and from Luzon. Pero yun kasi yung kinakatakutan ko yung Alocasia kasi in general, they're very sensitive talaga sa mga long trips. And considering na Visayas or Luzon going to Mindanao, it would really take some time pa, siguro mga 5 days or so before yun makarating dito. And yun yung kinakatakutan ko, baka hindi kayanin ng plant. Although they have similarities with Alocasia sanderiana, which is by the way very abundant dito sa amin, what I am really interested to at yung nagustuhan ko talaga sa Amazonica is yung very detailed na kanyang leaf pattern, yung kanyang edges, parang very detailed talaga, tsaka yung dahon naman niya is very shiny. So if ever meron tayong subscriber or viewer na galing lang din ng Misamis Occidental na nagbebenta ng Alocasia amazonica, baka pwede naman pabili, pa-send naman ng DM sa aking IG or sa ating FB. Don't worry, ako mismo yung magpipick up ng plant para hassle-free na sa inyo. The next on our list is a Syngonium Albo, and as of now, medyo kukonti pa lang talaga yung mga Syngoniums na varieties in my collection. So that is why nakapag-decide ako na dagdagan ko yung mga Syngoniums ko. And during the holidays, is nakapag-order na ako ng Syngonium Albo. Galing lang sa online shopping lang from a seller from South Cotabato. And hopefully within the week is matanggap na natin yung Syngonium Albo na in-order ko. Personally guys, plus points talaga sa akin yung mga plants na may mga variegations. And what I really like about the Syngonium Albo is very attractive talaga siya yung combination niya kanyang white at saka green, which makes it stand out talaga amongst other Syngoniums. And the next on my wish list is a Philodendron Melanochrysum. And if you may recall, na-mention ko earlier na 9 out of 10 sa aking plant na wish list last year nakuha ko. Yung nag-iisang plant na hindi ko nakuha is this Melanochrysum. So, ito yung magiging number 1 priority ko for this year. And ever since late last years, marami na ako napag-inquiran ng mga plant sellers with the Melanochrysum. And I'm just waiting for the budget, of course, para makabili tayo. I am eyeing dun sa adult form na ng Melanochrysum, yung mga, siguro yung leaf niya nasa mga 1 foot na yung kanyang length. And para mas ma-appreciate kaagad natin yung beauty ng ating Melanochrysum. And if you're a philodendron lover, must have talaga yung ating Philodendron Melanochrysum. The next on our list is the only Caladium on my wish list, and this is the Caladium Black Mamba. Just like the Syngoniums guys, yung mga Caladium ko in my collection, medyo kukonti pa lang talaga sila. So that is why I have decided to add a rare Caladium sa aking collection. And alam naman natin guys na yung mga Caladiums, they have very attractive colors, and the Black Mamba is not an exception. And of course, stand out pa nga yung kanyang color amongst other Caladiums. What I'm really interested with the Black Mamba is very striking talaga yung kanyang color na nag-aagaw yung green, yung maroon, tsaka yung dark brown. And the Black Mamba is a good addition to my garden para makapag-add siya ng kulay. And the next on our wish list is an Anthurium Jenmanii, or popularly known as cardboard. And the first time I saw a cardboard dun sa garden ni Ma'am Alma na i-feature na natin dati, na-amaze talaga ako sa kanyang size and the texture of its leaves na talagang very rough and very sturdy talaga. So, right there and then, sabi ko sa sarili ko, I have to have a cardboard talaga on my collection. As of now, I am thinking kung kukuha ba ako ng maliit lang na cardboard at ako na lang yung magpapalaki niyan, or get a bigger cardboard, but of course, it comes with a price. And so, we'll just see how it goes in the coming months. And the next on my list is an Alocasia baginda, or commonly known as Alocasia silver dragon or Alocasia dragon scale. In general, most varieties of Alocasias are common and affordable, but not this one kasi ito medyo rare to find talaga and it's a bit pricey. What I really like about this plant is it really lives up to its name na silver dragon, na para talaga siyang scale ng dragon, and with its silver color, it makes it more attractive and classy. And if I am not mistaken, the price ranges between 6,000 to 10,000 pesos, and nasa mga 3 to 4 leaves na siguro yon. And if ever na makapag-decide na ako na kukuha na ako ng silver dragon, ipaprioritize ko lang na dito lang din siguro sa Mindanao or maybe nearby locality lang, para at least low lang yung risk na ma-damage yung plant. And the next on our plant wish list is a Philodendron Glorious, and this plant is a hybrid of Melanochrysum and a Gloriosum. Alam nyo naman guys na I really love Gloriosum, and in fact, I have 5 of them in my collection. And also earlier then, I mentioned ko na rin na I also want a Melanochrysum on my collection, so it's like having 2 of my favorite plants in one. But when I look at it, para lang din naman siyang Gloriosum but on a larger form. And the sizes of its leaves may reach up to 2 feet, and that's huge. And I think that's what makes it glorious. And na-mention ko rin dati na gusto ko yung mga plants na malalaki yung mga sizes, yung may volume. So, having a Glorious in my collection would be a good addition talaga. And the next on my wish list is an Anthurium Goeldii. And na-mention ko na dati na I'm into collecting Anthuriums, pero paisa-isa lang muna kasi they're a bit pricey talaga. As we all know, yung mga Anthuriums, they are known for the patterns of the leaves and then yung kanyang mga striking na mga venations. And what makes this Goeldii unique from the other Anthuriums is parang similar din siya ng Pedatora diatom, na yung shape na kanyang mga leaves, yun yung nagpapa-unique sa kanya. And when I look at the shape of the leaves, para siyang necklace ng mga tribemen. And the next plant on our wish list is the only Calathea, and this is the Calathea Orbifolia. As of now, kukonti pa lang yung mga Calatheas in my collection, and most of them are very common lang talaga. So that is why I have decided na mag-add ng at least a rare Calathea. And I see na yung Calathea Orbifolia would really fit to my taste para ma-add sa aking collection. And I am planning to get a big o yung sobrang lush talaga na Calathea para ma-appreciate mo na kaagad yung kanyang beauty. Unlike other Calatheas na maraming details at colors ang kanilang mga leaves, ito namang Orbifolia with its green and white na stripes, it's very simple yet very classy. And the next on our plant wish list is a Philodendron Black Cardinal, and it's a non-trailing type of a philodendron, and it's known for its deep burgundy na color to almost black na color na kanyang mga leaves. I really wanted to add this in my collection not only because of its beauty, but to the fact na it can reach to a massive size talaga when it reach its mature form. Ngayon, dalawang varieties ng Black Cardinal ang available sa market. One is from Thailand, which is the imported, and the second one is the local lang na Black Cardinal, and I would want to have the latter sana. Mas preferred ko yung local na variety lang kasi they have wider leaves and it has bigger sizes as compared to the varieties from Thailand. When it comes to the color naman, mas preferred ko pa rin talaga yung variety from the Philippines because they have a darker and a deeper color as compared to the ones na galing ng Thailand na medyo reddish or maroonish yung kanyang color. And I wasn't able to get a hold of it last year kasi it's a bit pricey na talaga. And just imagine one plant, it would cost you around 6,000 to 12,000. And most especially yung mga varieties na galing ng Pilipinas, they're the more expensive ones. And the next on our plant wish list is a Philodendron Mamei, and last year ko pa talaga ito gustong ma-acquire kasi sobrang unique ng plant na ito with its almost perfectly heart-shaped na leaves and also with the silvery markings, yun yung nagpa-add ng kanyang uniqueness. And I also have a funny story about this plant, and just last year, meron ako napag-inquire na plant seller sa online lang from FB, a plant na Mamei. He was selling it at 4,500, and I was like trying to negotiate with it na kung pwede lang sana 4,000, and then they immediately replied na fixed price na daw at 4,500. So I just paused for a while and thought about it na kaya ba sa budget kasi magbabayad pa tayo ng shipping fee, if pasok ba sa banga. And then it just took a few minutes lang, siguro mga 2 minutes, and then I replied to the seller and then told them, sige, I'd go for the 4,500. And at that very moment, wala na, nasold na kaagad yung Mamei. So I think hindi pa siguro meant to be na magkaroon ako ng Mamei last year. And hopefully by this year, makakuha na sana tayo ng Philodendron Mamei at a reasonable price. And the next on our plant wish list is another philodendron, and this is a Plowmanii or Plowmanii. Depende na rin sa inyo kung paano or saan kayo mas komportable. And this philodendron is also a rare to find, just like the Philodendron Mamei, and it's also a bit pricey then as compared to the Mamei. And the price ranges around 7,000 to 12,000 para sa mga 2 leaves na mga Philodendron Plowmanii. What I really like about the Plowmanii is that it has that deep details on its leaves na medyo nagre-resemble din sa aking dream plant na Philodendron pastasanum. Yung pastasanum guys, dream plant lang talaga yan kasi it's way above my budget talaga. And please don't confuse my wish list with my dream plant. Yung wish list, yun yung medyo attainable talaga, pero yung dream plant, yun yung hanggang sa dream lang talaga muna. What makes the Philodendron Plowmanii a bit unique is yung kanyang petioles, it has pink colors and at the same time ruffled siya. And the next in our plant wish list is a Paraiso Verde, and it's a Spanish word which means green paradise. And what makes this plant unique is as compared to other plants na may mga variegations, yung ibang mga plants natin, they could have a half moon variegation or yung full na variegation, or may mga areas may mga patches dito na may variegation. While for the Paraiso Verde, yung kanyang variegations naman is widely distributed all throughout the leaves. I don't know lang if may chances ba na mag-revert yung variegations ng Paraiso Verde. Just like other plants, baka meron tayong mga subscribers dyan na you own Paraiso Verde, baka pwede nyo rin ma-explain sa atin or makapagbigay ng insights. Actually, hindi naman mahirap maghanap ng Paraiso Verde sa online kasi maraming mga sellers ngayon na nagbebenta ng Paraiso Verde. It really is with a price na medyo pricey talaga siya, and as what I've seen din sa mga postings, the price ranges between 8,000 to 15,000 depending on the size and of course the quality of the plant. And the last in our plant wish list for 2021 is Monstera Thai Constellation. And i-share ko lang guys, just like last year with my backstory with the Monstera deliciosa, it wasn't really part of my wish list or priority plant kasi meron ako mga ibang plants na inaay na makuha last year. But when I got a hold of the Monstera deliciosa, dun ko na na-appreciate ng kanyang beauty, ang ganda na kanyang mga leaves, and then and the size of the plant. And I thought na baka for this year, baka pwede din akong kumuha ng Monstera Thai Constellation. And the challenge really with this plant is of course with its pricing kasi medyo mahal na talaga siya guys, medyo expensive talaga. A juvenile plant would cost you at least 16,000, and as I've mentioned earlier, yung kung pwede sana yung aking wish list ng mga plants gusto kong makuha is yung mga mature form na para at least naman ma-appreciate mo na kaagad yung beauty ng plant. At itong Monstera Thai Constellation, this will be my ultimate plant goal for the year 2021 and would really work hard for this na makakuha tayo nito before the year ends. So that's it guys, that's our 15 plant wish list for the year 2021, and baka kayo guys pwede nyo ring ma-share sa atin sa ating comment box yung mga different plant wish list for this year. And so before we end this video, let's do some shoutouts first. Hello kay Sir Danilo Solis. Hi din kay Sir Manuel Mosne. Hi din kay Sir Michael Taytay. Hello kay Sir Louis Sumalde. Hi din kay Ma'am Donna Jane Antiporta. Hi kay Ma'am Filipa Manlapig. Hello kay Ma'am Rose Don. Hi din kay Sir Ronald Antiporta. Hi din kay Sir Rigoberto P. Reyes. Hi din kay Ma'am Clara Umeres. Hi din kay Ermi Amugwis. And hello kay Ma'am Vanessa Esperanzate. Please follow me on my social media accounts. On Facebook, it's Bechoy Vlog. And on Instagram naman, that's Bechoy_vlog. And let's talk about plants. And if ever meron kayong mga questions or mga inquiries about plant cares or may mga plants kayong gustong ipa-ID, send me a message or a DM sa ating Facebook page or sa ating Instagram, and I will try my very best na ma-answer natin yung mga questions ninyo. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and pakiclick na rin ang bell notification para updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng Bechoy Vlog. Once again, this is Bechoy, your plantito from Mindanao. Happy planting!